Hi, this is John from bookendswriting.ca. One thing we hear from writers all the time is how hard it is to establish and then maintain a writing habit. So you've got a big project that you need to do, you're trying to write a book, but how are you going to do that if you haven't set up an infrastructure in your life and in your own writing to be able to start and then ultimately finish your book? So what we have for you here today is a quick mini lesson from Erica on 3 steps to set up and get going your writing habit.
Starting a writing habit is one of the most important things you can do as a writer. It's what will allow you to accomplish any writing goal you set for yourself. So you might as well start today, and I'm going to walk you through 3 steps that will get you writing every day. The first step is to be very clear on when and where you will be writing. So that's what researchers call setting an implementation intention. The next step is to actually track your habit on a calendar so you can visually see your progress. And then the third thing is to celebrate small incremental gains instead of trying to do, your biggest and most audacious goal all at once out of nowhere. So what is an implementation intention? The formula for it goes like this. I will write at a specific time for a specific length of time at a location. And you need to fill that out for whatever works in your life. So for example, my implementation intention for my writing habit is I will write at 8:30 in the morning for 5 minutes at my desk at home. And John's is that he will write for 5 minutes. He will write at 7 p.m. for 5 minutes in his secret bat cave, or wherever your preferred place to write is. And it's really essential that you fill this sentence out for yourself, because it will set your subconscious and prime it for, not having to make a decision when the time comes. You just know that at this time, you're going to be at this place doing this thing for 5 minutes or whatever the amount of time is. And we've provided this really easy writing habit tracker that you can download on our page. And the idea here is to not break the chain. And what this means is every day, once you sit down and do your writing, you get to mark an X on your calendar. And after a few days, you can see that you accumulate these X's and they form a chain. And after a certain number of days, you really feel like you don't want to break that chain. So yes, you're going to sit down and do your writing. And the vital step, again, is the implementation intention. So don't skip this step. Make sure you fill it out and track your writing on the calendar we provided. And the third important pillar is this idea of short writing sprints at first. You start with 5 minutes max, just so that you get used to showing up at the designated time. And during a writing sprint, there are no distractions. You're not checking social media. You're not checking your phone. You are focused on your writing for however long you have designated the writing sprint. And when this becomes easy, when it's super easy to not break that chain and you feel like you can go to the next level, then you can increase your time by 5 minutes. And just keep doing that until you can get to 30-minute writing sprint, which is amazing. And this is just a little quote that I like to remember, that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. So it's really the incremental small daily gains that will build up a writing habit. It's not motivation. It's not going for these huge word count goals all at once. It's getting used to showing up, sitting down, and doing your writing. And this will help you avoid the anxiety and the resistance that often goes into trying to write a book all at once without a writing habit and without a committed practice of writing. So if you follow these three easy tips, I'm sure that you will see amazing gains even in short order. And again, it's the best thing you can do for your writing is to develop this habit, because you will be, you know, over time you will be writing books, you will be writing articles, whatever your goals are. This is the foundation.